Alright, what about it?
No, I can't.
You mean you won't?
No, I can't. That's all that I mean.
You mean you won't?
Whatever you say, have it your own way.
I don't have it my own way anymore. I wish to God I did.
You did for a long time.
I'll kill her.
Please don't.
I will. I swear to God I will kill her.
It won't make a difference. You won't be happy.
Couldn't you have done something else? Couldn't you have messed up some other way?
Apparently not. What are you gonna do about it?
I already told you what I'm gonna do about it.
No, but really, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Phil.
No thanks.
It doesn't do me any good to tell you I'm sorry
No.
or tell you how it happened.
Rather not hear it.
I still love you very much.
You've done a great job of proving it.
I'm sorry if you don't understand.
I understand. That's the problem. I completely understand.
You do. That makes it much worse.
Of course, I'll understand all the time. I'll think about it day and night, especially at night. I'll think about it. You don't have to worry about that.
I'm sorry.
If it was a man.
Don't say that. It wasn't a man. You know that. Don't you trust me?
That's funny. Trust you? That's really funny.
I'm sorry. That's all I could really say. But when we know what's happening, there's no use pretend like you don't.
No, I guess not.
I'll come back if you want me.
No, I don't want you.
You don't believe me that I love you anymore, do you?
Let's not act stupid.
Is it so hard for you to believe that I love you?
Why don't you prove it to me?
You didn't used to be that way. You never asked me to prove anything to you. I shouldn't have to do that for you.
You're a really funny girl. You know exactly why you need to prove it to me.
You're not very funny. You're a good man, and it breaks my heart to go and leave you.
You have to, of course.
Yes, I have to leave you, and you know it. Couldn't you have just done the right thing and let me go?
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Yes, sir.
Right.
You can't forgive me when you know about it?
No.
You don't think our paths should be any difference in understanding?
Your vice is a monster of such a fearful manner that to be something or others need to be seen. Something, I can't remember, I can't quote.
Let's not say vice. That's not very kind.
Perversion.
James, you're looking very nice today.
You're looking very nice yourself. Wow, James. You're fatter, James. It's terrible the weight I've put on.
Don't forget to enter with Brandy, James.
No, sir. Trust me.
I'd like it if you don't use words like that. There's no reason to use a word like that.
What do you want me to call it?
You don't have to call it. You don't have to put any name on it.
That's the name for it.
No, we're made up of all sorts of things. You've known that. You've used that word well enough.
You don't have to say that again.
Because that explains it to you.
Alright.
You mean all wrong. I know it's all wrong. But I'll come back. I told you to come back. I'll come back right away.
No, you won't.
I'll come back.
No, you won't. Not to me.
You'll see.
Yes. What the hell? You probably will.
Of course I will.
Go on then.
Really?
Go on.
Not really. You're too sweet. You're too good for me.
And when you come back, tell me all about it.
You want me to go?
Yes, right away. Now. I'm a very different man, James. You view me as a very different man.
Really, sir?
Vice is a very strange thing, James. You'll fit in right there.
I said I was a different man, James.
You look very nice today. You must have had a very good...
This is the analysis for The Sea Change. I'm Julia. I'm Megan.
I'm Leah. I'm Jenna.
The Sea Change is a story about a man and a young woman having an argument at an outside bar. The argument is centered around the woman's affair that happened over the summer, shockingly with another woman. Hemingway follows the modern constructs by rejecting traditions such as marriage. In this time period, marriage generally is between a man and a woman being faithful, but Hemingway spins it into a shocking affair with a woman.
The Sea Change focuses on modernism. Modernism rejects traditions, but it also focuses on alienated groups. Women were a huge alienated group in this time period, so it makes the affair between the two girls seen as something disgusting. Hemingway takes it to another level when he shows that the man has control over the girl. He uses the word girl instead of woman to show that she is young and immature.
Understatement and symbolism are a part of modern construct also, and used throughout the story. An example of the use of understatement is when the bartender says, "You must have had a very good summer." He understands the argument because he's been there the whole time, and he could sense the tension between them. He's aware there's a conflict, but is fully in depth about what's going on. As for symbolism, her hands come up a lot. Her hands symbolize forgiveness and acceptance. He pushes the hands away because he doesn't accept and forgive her for her sexuality. He's also pushing her hands away because he realizes like his sexuality is crossed and conflicted, and he's also still in shock about what has happened.
This story has a theme of self-pride, sexuality, and forgiveness. Phil is really prideful, and he has a really bad sense of self-pride, and he is embarrassed by the fact that he has been cheated on by his girlfriend, and it makes him even more embarrassed by the fact that she cheated on him with a girl. And it also makes him confused because he realizes that she's gay, which brings about his sexuality, and he comes to realize that he is also, and he's just he's kind of having a hard time with that, so it makes him even more mad at her. But then he comes to be relaxed at one point because he finally realizes that it's like okay, and he comes to forgive himself, and that's when he also comes to forgive her. And like throughout the whole story, she's just begging for his forgiveness, and he's constantly rejecting it. And it's not until he like is okay with himself and his sexuality that he becomes okay with her sexuality and lets her leave.